It's beginning to look like I'm always having issues with referees, because if you ask this Chelsea referee now to come and explain why he cancelled Chelsea's first goal, I don't think you have a valid reason. I don't think it was cancelled because of offside. So how do you explain that you cancelled that goal simply because the defender was caught up between two offensive players? It doesn't really make any sense, but it's cancelled, There's VAR, and then the VAR did not even call to challenge the on-field decision. I feel like there was something beyond the defender being caught up between two Chelsea's players. I feel there should be something more for that goal to be cancelled. But that's less for them. I'm not a referee. Now let's dive into the game proper. I think Chelsea's manager came into this game first half. We spread the ball around, we take it to the flanks, and we pull in the crosses. But this is where Chelsea are actually really lacking. Now the problem is the crosses are coming in. Who do you have in the box to nod the balls? You're actually counting on Chelsea's midfielders to go nodding the ball, because Liam Delap is not a threat aerially. You're counting on Caicedo, you're counting on Fernandes to go in and nod the ball. And when that happens, you're creating space in your midfield. So this is where I'm counting that Chelsea should actually go get in a proper striker. Or if that is your game plan, then just throw in Joao Pedro, because he has height, he has a better area threat than Liam Delap. Delap is a good striker, but he only comes to play when there is need for physicality. Once you are about to, keep ball, play, area threat, these bullish strikers are very, very, good aerially, Delap is out. So in this kind of game plan, if you're going into a game like that in the first half, then I would have preferred Joao Pedro ahead of Liam Delap. But in the second half, it was almost a total different ball game altogether. The crosses were still coming, yes, but there were a lot of at least passes that were breaking defense more than they happened in the first half. And eventually the goal came. The goal came from a set piece, a header, yet from a midfielder as well. But if Chelsea are going to actually employ plans like this, tactics like this, okay, if the team is playing a low block football, we bring in crosses from the wings, from the flanks, then I think there should be people, Chelsea should aim at signing players that have this attacking threat aerially. If not, I think they are still going to suffer, because this was a narrow escape. It's a good game. Generally, overall, it's a good game. You would expect Chelsea to control more and more of the possession against a team like Pafos, right? But what were they doing with the possession? Were they able to break the defense, create passes, all those pocket, put passes in all those pocket places? Were they able to do it? No. So there is a lot for the manager to work on, but credit goes to him for showing signs of flexibility in the second half, from converting from one game plan to another, and eventually the goal came. Kudos to Chelsea, kudos to the manager, congratulations.